Well, it's time for another episode of Mr Nailsin Sunday Comics. And we're continuing on with Weird Terror. Well, I don't know how weird it is, but we'll find out, won't we? Tonight's episode, or this morning's episode, or whenever you happen to be watching this, The Wage Anna. If Henry Mason thought that the pay mistress was beautiful, he hadn't met the wage Annas. So here we have this Grim Reaper type with a bit of a mustache, with covered in snot. Yes, smelly snot. Oh, well, let's get to it.
This place gives me the creeps. There's an eeriness hanging in the air that I don't like. Something's wrong. I can feel it. Got to get up enough speed and get out of this swamp. It's enough to drive a man crazy. Heavens, there's a girl. She's in my way. I can't stop. Whoops. Horrors, I've hit her. Got to stop. Oh, now you can stop. Okay, well. I've killed her. I've got to get out of here. But I've got to wipe this. What is it? It's sticky like blood, but it's green. Well, actually, it's blue. But,
Hello. You gave me quite a bump.
Then I didn't kill you. In fact, I didn't even soil your dress.
Oh, you ruined my clothes. But I had others in my suitcase. I changed before coming here into the light.
Really?
Man, that was fast. You kind of smeared your lipstick, though. Okay, well.
Well, at least let me drive you home.
Would you mind?
Why was a lovely creature like you hiking along that lonely cemetery road?
I have an appointment to meet someone, to give him his wages for father. You turn here to the left. I live in the Everglades.
Well, I take it that your father is cutting cypress, but what an odd place to be paying for the help.
It's something like that. I never know where father's wage earners come from. The cemetery's as good a place as any to meet them. Okay. What is this? Who's speaking? Oh, I don't think you can go farther. Thanks awfully. I wish you could stop a while, but I suppose you have your business of your own.
Yes.
Yes.
No, who's speaking? Yes, an appointment, but I'll see you again, won't I? I'm Henry Mason.
Oh, of course, Henry. When you're through with your appointment, I'll be waiting for you right here.
But how will you know that she's gone? That strange girl. But what a babe. Yes, I'll see her again, all right. She and I will be kissing this ghastly swamp goodbye sooner than she knows.
Turning the huge car back to the highway, Henry Mason again headed towards his destination. Evilness was all around him, and evilness was his companion as he drove toward an unsuspecting but worried fiancée.
Jesus God, but he was already okay. See, he's a bastard, so he's going to get what he deserves. Anyway,
but little did Henry Mason suspect that evilness was destined to be his undoing, even though it sat beside him and was in his heart during the long ride.
Here at last. Now for the dirty work.
But even as Henry Mason rang the doorbell to call on his trusting date, he sensed a sinister feeling that overpowered him. Casting his fears to one side, he entered the house.
Oh, Henry, I was so worried when you didn't come. I was delayed, darling. Is everything ready? I've drawn all my money from the bank, dearest. Here it is. Good. And the cards? Yes, I have them all here. Listen to this. Dear Cousin Blanche, Henry and I are so happy. We are spending a few days at Niagara Falls. It was a stroke of genius. You're suggesting that we write all our cards before leaving, dear. Now we can spend every minute of our time together. Then let's go, sweetheart. If you want your old family bastard to perform the ceremony, we'll have to drive all night to reach his present Paris.
I now pronounce you man and wife.
It's odd, Henry, that having lived around here all your life, you should insist on driving back to these swamps today. I really never had time to visit them, my love, and thought I ought to before driving north. Let's get out of the car. Here, deep in the swampland, you can feel the power of nature. It's actually spooky. I'd be frightened to death if I weren't with you. Henry, you're pressing my throat. Henry, you're choking. What are you doing, Henry? You get the idea.
Arr, arr. Oh, look, she's got a piercing there. How about that, huh? Oh, I suppose it's supposed to be a wart. Oh, well.
$20,000 in cash, a stack of postcards to throw relatives off the track. I guess it's time to see my little beauty of the swamps.
I knew you'd come, Henry. I want you to meet the rest.
I got here as fast as I could.
Hello, everyone. This is Henry.
Henry, let us feel him. Yes, feel him. This is Henry.
Keep your hands off him.
Oh, you little boogers. Here, let me have that, my dear. Come, I'll take you away from these subhuman creatures.
Oh, don't worry about them. They're just Father's wage earners.
What do you mean, your father's say? What's all this green ooze? It isn't blood. It's the same stuff that was on the bumper of my car.
Wait, I hear Father coming from the swamp. Let's go and meet him.
Father, I have another wage earner. Henry Mason. Hey, wait a minute. What's this all about? I don't work for your father.
Who said you did?
Then what wages are you talking about?
Why, the wages of sin.
Death.
Here is Henry, Father. He'll find other wage earners for you, for he really recognizes sin.
A good specimen. A good specimen indeed.
I'm certainly glad to get out of this ugly masquerade outfit and feel natural for a change.
Oh, my.
So this didn't make any sense at all. He's just an evil bastard who got lured in by, I don't know, I guess the Grim Reaper has this thing, lure guys in. Whatever, I don't know. I mean, they would have known he was plotting the murder all along, for that poor old bag of bones, But
Then she went all vampire on him too. Yeah, I don't know, but that's it for Henry Mason. Let's see what's next.
Portrait of Death.
Oh boy, that'll be exciting. Yeah, I guess I guess she came over to sit for the painting, and she's like, "Well, that doesn't look like me at all. It's my interpretation." But that ought to be fun. Portrait of Death for next week's Mr. Nailsin Sunday Comics. All right, well, there we go. That's about all I got for that. Okay, well, thanks for stopping by, and we'll do it again soon. Well, I mean, we'll do Sunday Comics next Sunday. It's kind of important that it actually take place on a Sunday. Otherwise, the title doesn't make any sense. Holy crap, that was blocking that the whole time. That's embarrassing. Not that it does any good now, No, I want there. Jeez, that's why I couldn't see the chat. Oh wait, Teenage Wasteland. Great way to start my Sunday. Yeah, the zombies, the boogery zombies, was snot and buggers everywhere, and the murderer who was gonna rip off that old bat. Which now, where does all the money go? Nowhere. Oh well, that's too bad. But Henry was an asshole, and he got what was coming to him. So there's that. I guess there's some justice there. I don't know. It's like the Grim Reaper actually only looks. He kills everyone. I mean, he doesn't really kill him. He just comes to pick you up after you've died and take your spirit to wherever it's gonna go. So I don't know who that was. I guess he just kind of looked like the Grim Reaper. He might be a cousin or some sort, or some such rather. And then carted this guy off, but he only looks for the really bad ones. He's not interested in just anybody. Like, he didn't go grab the old lady spirit, and she's out there in the mud somewhere. But he just wanted Henry because he was a murderer. So that's that. Oh well, next week,
Portrait of Death
on Mr. Nailsin's Sunday Comics.